Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for today's intermediate Pilates workout on the reformer, doing a lot of single-sided work. Have a magic circle nearby as an optional prop. If you like this video and want to see more, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Start with 2 red and 1 blue spring, if that's what you have on your reformer, for some single-sided footwork, and your foot bar can be in a low to medium height. Headrest up, lie supine, and then raise your legs into a chair position. Press your navel to spine to stabilize your low back and pelvis. And with those legs starting in chair, you're going to straighten your knees, kicking your feet up to the sky, and bend back to a chair position. Up and down you go to lubricate the knee joints, stretch through the hamstrings, and again, use the core muscles.
Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free.
Keep your legs straight and point and flex the ankles to lubricate the ankle joint and to stretch the shins and calf muscles.
And yeah, we're crazy, deep in love. Oh.
Return the legs to tabletop position and reach for the pegs that your handles are placed on and hold onto them, elbows wide apart. Lean your knees to one side, letting your hip lift off the mat, but your shoulder blades stay flat and wide on the mat. And then return to the top and over to the other side. Working those oblique muscles, whittling the waist and getting those abs warmed up. Inhaling to one side and exhaling back up. Continue here.
This is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna.
Return to the top and then cross your left ankle on top of your right. Hands can stay overhead or you can press them down to the mat. You do need your headrest in flat position for reverse crunches. So when you're ready, either pressing the hands down or pulling on the pegs, curl the buns up off the mat, trying not to use momentum, but to lift straight up to the sky, working those deep, low abdominal muscles.
'Cause these memories of her won't go away.
Switch the ankles, right leg on top, and then crunch up and down 8 more times.
She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep. 'Cause she left me here alone.
Place your feet on the foot bar, drop your knees to the right and left to stretch your spine.
Cobblestone. Oh, why did she go? Oh, was I supposed to know that she'd leave us?
Place your toes on the bar, parallel, and then lift your left leg into a chair position. Headrest can be up or down at this point. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, return the carriage home. Continue and try to maintain that perfect 90-degree bend at your left hip and left knee. So kneecap directly above your hip socket. Inhaling as you straighten. Exhaling, resist in.
She promised me to never leave my side, but she left me here alone. I know it's dumb, I still check my phone 'cause I can't move on. Whoa. Why did she go?
Return the carriage home, then lengthen your left leg out over the foot bar. Press the carriage away and bend your left knee towards your abdomen and then extend it over the bar. You can add a flexing of the foot when you press away and pointing the toe when you return, or just keep the toes pointed. Inhale and exhale. Next, every time you press out, you're going to lift your leg up to the sky and then lower it down over the bar on the way in. Inhale and exhale. Feel the stretch of the hamstring and release.
Why Where did she go? Whoa. Was I supposed?
Press your right leg to straight, left leg up to the sky, flex both feet, and point both feet. The carriage will move slightly because that foot that's on the bar is going up and down at the ankle.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done.
Flex your right foot, keep that heel under the bar, and the top toes are pointed. Cross the midline and circle the leg down, around, and up, keeping your pelvis level and your shoulder blades flat and wide on the mat. Press your navel to spine. Breathing in, breathing out. Reverse at the top for 5 repetitions.
With you and I, the future is bright.
The top, reach for your thigh and pull that leg towards you to give you a deeper hamstring stretch as you drop the right heel down under the bar. Place your toes on the bar, bend and come all the way in, and we'll do this on the other side. So lift your right leg into chair position this time. Keep it still as you press the carriage out and in.
Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, well, you know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
Return the carriage home, extend your leg over the bar, then bend the knee towards your abdomen as you press the carriage out. Lengthen the leg over the foot bar every time you come in.
We got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Next, you'll lift your leg straight up to the sky as you press away and lower the leg as you return.
We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Your legs straight and point and flex your ankles.
Wish that
Keep the foot that's on the bar flexed, point the top toes and circle the leg down, around, and up 5 times, keeping your pelvis level.
I would carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm
Reverse at the top.
under your bed. Deep and abiding, liking for you is all.
Pull on your leg to stretch your hamstring.
Till my heart gives in, I will do everything I can.
Place your toes on the bar and return the carriage home. Change your springs to 1 red or 1 blue spring for single arm work. Grab the strap on your left into your left hand. You can hold the long or short loop if you have a double loop. Raise your right leg to the sky, left leg is in chair position. Of course, your left arm is also up to the ceiling. Now lower and lift your right leg and left arm.
I will stay right here beside you to catch you if you fall. And deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
This time, lower the arm and leg and then bend and straighten your right knee and left elbow. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you bend.
Deep and abiding, liking for you is all I need. Until my
The arm and leg to straight, then lift them up to the sky and open them apart into circles. So they open in opposite directions, but they circle around at the same tempo. Keep your navel to spine to stabilize your back. Reverse direction at the top. Press down, open around, and up. Relax everything down. Let your knees fall apart when your feet are on the foot bar to relax your hip flexors.
misty blue sky, take me on your treasure.
Place both hands in that same strap, legs up in chair position. Just make sure you're not stuck to the shoulder pads. As you curl up through your head, your chest, your abs, press your arms down through your legs as they open apart. Feet stay together. Then return the head down, the arms up, and knees close. So every time you curl up, the knees open. Every time you lower down, the knees close back into a chair position.
To full speed, the shades of blue holds feather wings and arms made out of gold.
This time, keep the knees closed and crunch up to the left only, reaching outside your left leg. If it bothers your neck to lower and lift the head, just keep your head up and move your arms up and down, engaging your left oblique muscle.
Come on over here, lower them stairs. I've got a
Hang the strap up, grab the right strap into your right hand, legs in chair position, and then straighten the left leg. So right leg stays in chair position, left leg is straight up to the sky, and right arm is straight up to the sky. Lower and lift the opposite arm and leg, down and up.
to bring me up to full speed. The shades of blue holds feather wings and arms made out of golden strings. I give anything, anything.
Lower the arm and leg and bend and straighten them both. Inhaling as you bend, exhaling as you stretch, or vice versa. Use the breath as a tool to help you stabilize your core. Keep your right leg in a perfect 90 degree bend at the hip and knee. Straighten the right arm and left leg up to the sky and open them into circles. So they circle apart, down, and up, making sure you keep an even tempo through the arm and the leg.
The shades of blue holds feather wings and harps made out of golden strings. I give anything, anything.
Verse at the top.
An angel is what I need to bring me up to full speed. The shades of blue holds feather wings.
Relax your legs down and stretch out your hips.
Golden strings, I give anything, anything to say hello.
Shimmy off your shoulder pads, hands up inside the strap, legs in chair position. Open your knees as you curl up and press your arms through your legs, and then return down, closing the knees. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Next, you'll keep your knees closed and curl up to the right side only, pressing the arms down and outside your right leg. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down.
Misting in her emerald eyes, as everyone was standing idly by, trying not to watch.
Return the carriage home, stretch out your hips and low back, and then you'll come off the machine and place your long box in position.
Try to let it go. Try to let it fall, to let it pass, to let it go. She held in her hand a ribbon of silk, so lightly that
You'll need to be on one red spring, and you may need a garden pad to cushion the area that your pubic bone will be against at the edge of the box. The box Karen is using is a little long for this machine, so I'm moving it over top of the shoulder pads.
though she didn't freeze. Try to let it go.
Step on the wooden platform in Pilates V on your toes, hands on the box, and crouch down behind the box. You'll have to move it away from the bumper a little bit so that you can get your knees inside the well in a frog position and your pubic bone, hip bone area on the edge of the mat. Bend in as much as you can with your heels staying connected. Hands are going to stay on the top of the box for the first couple of repetitions, looking towards the floor. As you press your legs to straight, press into your hands and rise up into a swan position, inhaling. And as you bend your knees and return the carriage, bend and the elbows and lower down. Press out and up and down and in.
Try to let it fall, to let it pass, to let it go.
Knees deeply, reach your arms out in front of you outside the width of the machine, then rise up and press your arms down to the floor and back behind you as you lift, and bend your knees as you lower and reach the arms forward again. Reach those arms back as you inhale, rise up and straighten your legs, and return everything to start position each time.
I've been lying here for too long.
Remove the pad out from under you and scoot forward on the box so that your chest is off the box.
Just to try to make it through.
Put your hands along the frame of the machine, arms straight, head hanging down. As you rise up, pull your carriage towards your hands, making sure you don't saw off your thumbs, and then lower back down, reaching away. Be careful not to kink your neck back. There should be no creases in the back of your neck. You're lifting your chest and lowering your chest. Inhaling and exhaling.
I've been trying everything I can, but I ain't got nothing left.
Turn your carriage home. Grab your straps. If you have short loops, hold on to them. Press your arms down to the floor and back behind you as you rise up into swan, then circle them overhead like a butterfly stroke and lower down. Inhale, rise up, circle the arms over, exhale, lower down. Continue for a few more repetitions.
Question, 'cause 'cause I haven't got a clue. Why's it gotta be me? What the hell am I supposed to do?
Hang up the straps and push back into a child's pose on top of your box.
I've been running circles, trying to catch my breath. I've been trying everything I can.
Come to a kneeling position on your box. Place your left foot on the headrest. Make sure the headrest is flat. Your right knee will remain on the box. Grab your right handle into your right hand and come to an upright position on that right knee. Again, left foot is on the headrest. Be very careful of your balance here. You can be on one red or one blue spring. Press your straight arm down and back behind you for chest expansion with a single arm. Make sure oblique muscles work a little bit more. And stay tall through the crown of your head. Inhale as the arm goes back. Exhale as it goes forward. Remember to squeeze your pelvic floor muscles to stabilize your body. The next time you press your arm back, hinge forward out of your hips and bend and straighten your right elbow for triceps presses.
Got nothing left.
Swivel on your right knee to face the long edge of your mat. Your left foot that's on the headrest will be externally rotated. Grab onto the strap with both hands and rotate to the right and left for serape. Make sure your arms are not doing the pulling. It is your spine rotating that makes the carriage move.
Dry out in the sun for you. Follow the deep dark ocean down.
Place that strap in your left hand for punching up to the ceiling and down with an open palm.
Spend all of my time giggling, daydreaming is my new middle name. This is not a game for me.
Bend down and place your hands on the box and then both knees on the back edge of your box. You're in the center of it, facing the long edge of your mat still. Place that strap in your right hand. Your left hand stays down on the box. Extend that arm out to the side like you're doing the sword, making sure that you're opening at the elbow and then the forearm stretches out, but you're not twisting at your wrist. Finish this repetition and then hang up that strap, and you can step backwards off the machine or just turn on your knees to face your headrest. This time your right foot will be on the headrest, your left knee is on the box, and you'll grab the left strap into your left hand. Rise upright on your knees, make sure you're balanced here, abs drawn in. Press your left arm straight down and back behind you for chest expansion. As I said before, working a single arm or single leg makes you work your oblique muscles a little bit more. Hinge forward out of your hips for triceps presses. Swivel on your left knee to face the left long edge of your mat for serape twist. both hands holding onto the strap. Rotate the spine to the right and left, but keep the hips facing forward. Right hand holds the long loop, pressing the arm up and down for punching. Keep your fingers long.
Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey, darling, we could get out of town.
Come to hands and knees and place that strap in your left hand for the sword. Extend that arm out to the side, just opening up from your elbow and keeping your right hand on the box.
Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
Strap up, come off the machine, and turn your box to short box position.
Count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling.
Attach all springs on and move your carriage back to 3rd or 4th gear depending on the length of your legs. This is also where you can grab a magic circle if you'd like.
Hey, darling. You know we're gonna
Have a seat on the box with your feet under the foot strap.
middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
Make sure you're sitting quite a ways back and have barely a hand width behind your bottom between you and the edge of the mat.
Yeah, the countryside is so pretty.
Arms up in hug the tree position, holding on to the ring.
We can look back someday.
Curl your spine into the shape of a capital C and remain that way as you curl backwards and forward. Inhaling back, exhaling as you come up. Stay looking down towards your lap. Keep those abdominal muscles scooped deeply as you curl up each time.
Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
Now place your left foot inside the ring, holding on with both hands. Curl back slightly and then bring your left thigh towards your abdomen. Try to keep it there as you straighten your leg up and bend it back 4 times. Inhaling and exhaling. This time keep it straight and point and flex your ankle 4 times. Again, inhaling and exhaling. Next, keep the toes pointed. Pull your face to your leg and your leg to your face to stretch, getting that leg upright like a tree trunk. Then curl down and back away from your leg, inhale, and then exhale, curl up your leg. You can pull with your hands against that ring or walk your hands up your leg, but just try to keep the leg upright and nice and still. I say you can use your hands and that's fine, but I really do want you to use your core muscles more than you use your arms to lift you here.
The sound of people talking, the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light.
Curl up and remove your right hand from the ring. It's out in front of you and half hug the tree. Inhale, curl backwards and open your arms apart, which means your leg will open too. And then curl up, bringing your arms forward. Inhale back, exhale up.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past.
The next time you come up, you're going to hold onto the ring with your right hand. Left hand is free. You'll circle the arm down to the floor and back behind you, then up and overhead as you look forward. Looking at your hand as you go down and back, and then looking forward as you come up. Inhale and exhale. Feel a nice IT band stretch on the left leg as you do this exercise. Switch legs. Place your right foot in the ring, left foot under the fuzzy or foot strap, and then pull your thigh close to your chest. And then you're going to straighten and bend your leg to stretch that hamstring. Relax the shoulders. Elbows will be wide, but they can remain low. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep the leg straight, point and flex your ankle 4 times to lubricate the ankle joint and stretch the calf and hamstring more. Then pull your leg to your face and your face to your leg. Try to keep that leg upright and straighten your arms as you curl backwards into the well, maybe arching, maybe not, and then curl up. Inhale back, exhale up. Even though your arms are getting to help you by pulling on the ring, use your core muscles to lift you more than you're using the arms. Rise up and release your left hand from the ring, and then curl backwards, opening the arms apart, and the right leg opens as well, and then curl up, pulling your leg forward. Inhale back, exhale up.
So I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade.
Each time your left hand holds the ring, you reach your right hand down to the floor, back behind you, up and overhead. Inhale down and back, and circle that arm up and over as you rise up each time.
How come the stars come to shine?
Rise up, set your ring down, and then you're going to do a piriformis stretch, taking your left ankle over your right thigh, leaning forward to stretch the left outer hip.
Every night, and what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of.
I'm pulling the carriages back in and making sure their foot bars are on low bar, and then they'll be switching their springs to one red spring. And again, they did switch their legs if you didn't notice that.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder.
Now I'd like you to kneel on the box with your hands on the foot bar for kneeling plank. Once you're on your knees, you're going to shift your weight forward so your chest is over your hands. Squeeze your glutes to protect your back. Have your spine and head in one straight line. Inhale, press the carriage out. Exhale, pull it back in. Inhale, press away, keeping your spine nice and straight, belly drawn in towards it, and tail slightly tucked.
Until winter comes, it really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder.
Pull the carriage in, place your left foot on the mat with your right knee remaining on the box. Now I'm changing their spring to one blue spring to make it a little bit easier, a little bit lighter. And then I'm handing them the strap on the right side of them. So they're going to place their right hand in the hand loop and stand tall in an upright position here.
When it's dark from so far away, and show us where we are.
That right arm scoops forward and up to chest height. And if you can't get it up there, it may be too heavy and you may need to go to a lighter spring. But inhale, reach forward, exhale, lower down, trying to keep the chest open and prevent your spine from rotating.
I just wonder. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. Ooh, it makes me wonder.
Lower the arm, flip your hand so your thumb is in the strap, and then punch forward, bending and straightening that arm. Again, keeping your navel to spine and your spine tall and straight.
The years pass, I'm still the same. What will it take?
And return the carriage home and carefully hang up that strap. Grab the other one and switch your knees. So now your left knee is on the box and your right foot is on the mat. Once you have the handle in your left hand, you're going to scoop that arm up for serve the tray with just a single arm, keeping the spine nice and tall, head high, looking straight out in front of you.
What to say? Please make the strain go away, pretender. How many right turns to reach some kind of goal? How many dressing up for me to play some ball? Seasons change, still the same range. What will it take? Tell me why the way.
The palm faces down for punching. Start with a bent arm and then punch forward and bend the elbow back.
Tender, tell me what to believe. I ain't got a sweet tooth for lying. Expender, show me how to succeed. My wallet is spreading thin. Oh, ooh, what to do? I am me and not you. Ooh, what to say? Please make the strain go away, pretender.
Return your carriage, either drop or hang up your strap, and then come off the machine so you can remove your box. And then I'd like you on either 2 red or 1 red and 1 blue springs for the feet in straps. Make sure also your headrest is down because we will be doing an inversion here. So once you've changed your springs, lie down on your back, head on the headrest, feet up in the long straps.
How to succeed? My wallet is spreading thin. Ooh, what to do? I am me and not you. Ooh, what to say? Please make the string go away, pretender.
Start in frog position, hands down by your sides for short spine. Press your legs to straight, make them parallel, then push and peel up and overhead, reaching your toes to where the wall meets the ceiling on the back side of your room. Keep tension on your ropes, bend your knees into a diamond shape, heels staying together, knees apart, then try to keep your heels lifted as you curl the hips down and away from your heels until you can't anymore. Then drag your heels towards your tail. From there, press the legs to straight, push and peel up and over again, scooping those abdominal muscles. Keep your ropes taut as you get your carriage all the way into the bumper, bend your knees, and then roll down the spine bone by bone.
Blowing smoke everywhere around. I've been searching, but I can't seem to find someone that can hold me through the night. I'll count to 10, then open up my eyes.
The next couple of repetitions, every time you curl down, take your feet with you, keeping your heels close to your bottom on the roll down.
And send me off with the words of a lullaby. With the words of a lullaby. Send me off with the words of a lullaby.
When you finish this one, switch to 1 red or 1 blue spring, and then you're going to take your left foot out of the strap, hang the strap up, and place your left foot on the floor inside the well. If your carriage or your machine is really tall, you can always grab a block of some sort, like a yoga block, to put under your foot. pulling gently on the rope to give yourself a good hamstring stretch. Keep your left knee bent with the foot under you a little bit to get a quadricep stretch on the left leg as well. Breathe deeply and relax your head, neck, and shoulders.
Baby, hold me tight and send me off with the words of a lullaby. With the words of a lullaby.
Cross the midline with your top leg, trying to keep your leg as straight as you can and the footprint flat on the ceiling. If you're feeling a lot of hamstring, you're going to need to lower your leg further down towards the floor or towards the foot bar.
'Cause I'm so perfect right here. If I never see the light, I wouldn't care 'cause I'm so perfect right here.
Open your leg to the side, keeping your left foot on the floor, or you could opt to put your left foot on the frame of the machine if that's more comfortable for you. Breathe deeply as you get this inner thigh stretch.
Baby, hold me tight and send me off with the words of a lullaby.
Lift your leg up and we'll switch foot straps. So grab your other strap, put it on your left foot, remove the right one, hang it up, and then put your right foot on the floor inside the well. Pull on your left leg gently or the left strap to give you a hamstring stretch. Make sure your right foot is on the floor tucked under you slightly so you can get a quadricep and hip flexor stretch on the right side.
It's been you all along, but I've been too caught up to see it, baby. We can have
Cross the midline for your IT band stretch, keeping your footprint flat on the ceiling and the leg as straight as possible.
together. I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game. I'm so done. I'm all done playing the waiting game. Baby, like the stars.
Open your leg to the side. Again, you can keep your right foot on the floor or you can pick it up and put it on the frame. Either way, enjoy an inner thigh stretch.
But you've been in my heart, somewhere down all this time, hidden away. I'm not wasting another minute. If it goes up in flames, I'll take the pain. If I never try to get it, I can just forget it. I'm done playing the waiting game.
I hope you enjoyed today's workout and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to subscribe to my channel so you know when we post videos each week.